they believed that? One of the reasons was he got so good at playing guitar so fast no one could understand it. But the funny thing is, even these old urban legends and things like this, sometimes they're based on a little tiny kernel of truth. Did you see, in a way I got to think about it, and an old bluesman going out to the Crossroad and selling his soul is actually kind of like all the rest of us. Because we got the same fundamental problem as he does, which is we got this problem of sin. And we need someone to rescue us from that sin, and if we don't, then really the sin owns us, and it's not the other way around. You meet him at the Crossroad in the middle of the night. You don't say nothing to him. You don't look him in the eye. You let him pick your guitar. The little strings are buzzing tight. When he has a guitar back to you, you go down and out. Going down the Crossroad. But in the end, I was only wasting time. I hit jackpot. Sold my soul to the devil for a dime. Just without no funny. Playing music with no song. Getting rich without no money. Fitting in where I come along. Living lives inside the shadow. Till my self-respect was gone. Sinking down into the quicksand. And pretending nothing's wrong. I went down to the Crossroad. You know it cost me goodbye. Sold my soul to the devil for a dime. He was playing music for a couple of nights outside some tavern outside of the town. But about the same time that he was playing that music there, he was having an affair with the woman who was married to the owner of the town. And the owner of the tavern found out. And that night, when Robert Johnson was playing, the tavern owner served him a glass of poisoned whiskey. In the next 3 days, Robert Johnson was in a back room in a tavern on bed, reeling in agonizing pain as the poison worked its way gradually through his body that is work. And this is the actual history. Historians have verified this to be true. Eyewitnesses said that they could hear sounds coming out of the room like a dog howling. He went through 3 excruciating days. And when it was all done, when there was no one else coming out of the room, that he wrote. He was crying out to Jesus Christ to save him because he knew that death was coming right then and there. And he knew he had a problem with sin, that it owned him, not the way around. He needed someone to rescue him. And that is why there's a tall, skinny guy in heaven with long, spider fingers who could reach around the neck of a guitar like no one else could. He got in just by the skin of his teeth. And if you think that's so bizarre that he got in by the skin of his teeth, don't be, because that's how I'm getting too. Okay, that well. Here's how it goes. That devil took a gamble, and he broke his winning streak. And 5 cars to the master, who had an ace hidden up his sleeve. What a master! All I had to do was just believe. I went down to the crossroad. All I found was a road to cross. I didn't buy for a price now. I never really know what the rent would have cost. That's just my money. I'll never really know what that ransom really cost.